Hello and welcome. We just wrapped up a event.
So which story have you held on to?
At Kai's Surrender Workshop. Now, what is surrender? What this is it's a personal development workshop. Friend Kai was there. I was helping him film some content, and it's where people go to get out of their own way. A lot of the stuff that I talk about. So my name is William Gill. I've been coaching in the fitness industry for 7+ years now, helping people also get confident, get out of their own way, and becoming the best version of themselves. And I was at this workshop, my friend Kai's workshop, and he also helps people essentially surrender to the resistance they have in their own life, their own blockages that they have in their own life, to get out of their own way, let go of the past, and to be able to step into who they say they want to be, which they can be. And this event, there was a lot of pain, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a breathwork part of it, and there was a lot of pain in that process. I felt, and I used to have a lot of pain, and a big part of the pain that I used to express through the piano, you know? So I would be playing all the time. So I spent a large portion playing piano, and if you notice, everything's in a minor tone, which is like that very dark tone, you know, and the major tone is a bit more happy. That's a major tone. So everything I was playing was more of a minor tone, because I as well had a lot of things that I was holding on to, and I found the easiest way for me to express was through the piano. Because I didn't know how to communicate it well, right? So I was lucky enough, whatever you want to call it, to have an outlet. But what I realized at this event is that a lot of people didn't have an outlet. And there were some pretty heated moments where I remember I was filming, and I was trying not to cry as I was filming, because there was so much of that emotion really climaxing the room at a certain point. It made me realize how much pain there is in the world, and there is of course good, so much greatness in the world, but there's a lot of people in pain and still holding on to it, and that is not good. You know what I'm saying? It's important to have an outlet to where you can really express these things and be able to enjoy yourself. And back in the day, I used to hammer away the keys for that, you know? Anyways, we're going through the breath work, and people were releasing, people were screaming, and it's always crazy to see the reactions right after when everyone is just like absolutely happy. And this just goes to show you, if you really want to step into who you say you want to be, you have to learn to let go of the past. And I had to do the same around last year, around that November period. I went to a 3-day workshop, and there was a 90-minute breathwork session every single day, 3 days in a row. And every single time I had gone through something crazy, really understanding my core pains and motivations around my family, my mum, my dad, in school as well, all the things that really drove me to try to be successful, to get in shape, to build my own business. And I think if you don't learn why you do what you do and what's driving it, you can head in a direction that potentially can be destructive without even realizing. And that's not always the case, but I think it's important to face those things that you truly are scared of. You won't regret it. It can be confronting in the beginning, but once you go through it and you express it, oh man, that other side of that fear, that other side of what you're running away from, is liberating. And that is where you can truly breathe, let go, step past that resistance, and be able to do the things you actually want to do. And that's the coolest thing. You can express yourself freely. when you operate through life without that block, that's when you're in a state of creativity. And you can really do things that you never would have been able to have perceived when you had those blockages. And you're able to do things that is original, things that for a lot of people, things explode or they go big or whatever it is, because it's original, it's creative. There's no trying to copy someone else. It's just pure expression and creativity. But I find you can only really get to those places when you get rid of the judgments and rid of the fear, get out of your own way and truly express from that open place, open that chest, proud body language, none of this restricted stuff, none of this holding on to fears, letting it go. And that is the place of creativity. That is the place of impact. And that is the place of fulfillment that we are mostly looking for. But you have to learn to break through the walls. And breathwork is a great session. Just how, again, at the event today, people did that and that was their first step into it. It's purely life-changing. And I'm only saying that from my own experience and what I see for other people as well. So if you are holding on to things, if you know that you are living with imaginary strings pulling you back from being creative, how you know you could be, maybe give it a shot. Who knows?